Hi everyone. Happy New Year and thanks for joining me at Stampin' Peace. If you don't know already, our latest catalog, the 2018 Occasions Catalog, was released on January 3rd. You can now see it on my website, www.maryknabe.stampinup.net, or if you prefer, like me, to have one in your hands that you can flip through and put post-it notes on or mark whatever, please let me know. I'd be happy to send you one. In addition to receiving this, you'll also receive our celebration brochure. This brochure is good through March 31st, and the best thing about celebration is that you can get free products. Everybody loves free. And there are several ways that you can do that. There are incentives throughout celebration for those that purchase or shop, for those that join, and there are also rewards for those that host a party. So you will want to take advantage of this time, January through March 31st. The most popular way that people earn free products during celebration is by making a purchase. Typically, if you purchase $50 or more in Stampin' Up! Product, you can choose from a variety of products right here in this celebration brochure. There are stamp sets, ribbon, card kits, a Memories and More card collection that does coordinate with our Sweet Soiree product suite in the Occasions catalog. Many of these products you will be able to coordinate with other products you already have, new ones that are in our Occasions catalog, and many even would go with many of the items in our annual catalog as well. So again, Stampin' Up! Works really hard to coordinate products and make creating easy for us. Today, I want to show you one of the items that is something free you can get with a purchase of $50. Okay, this is an all-exclusive card kit. It's called Mixed Medallions Card Kit, and it comes just like this. Easy to mail to somebody you really like who you know would appreciate having a card kit like this, and they're very easy to assemble. Okay, so let's get started, and I'll show you just how easy it is. I'm going to slide everything out. Okay, you'll want to keep this. This has a color photo as well as some instructions for you. Of course, we have them in different languages since we are a global company, but in the US, you will have the English directions up front. Okay, and it basically shows you just how to put it together. Okay, the directions tell you to write your note or stamp your sentiment first. However, I'm not going to do that. I like to make lots of cards and then have them on hand to use as I need them. So I'm just going to show you how to put the cards together. It does come with the 8 envelopes. It comes with glue dots. There are 8 card bases, okay, for each of the colors, okay? Then there are all these die-cut medallions and flowers and even some sentiments that you will add to your cards, okay? Now, very quickly, what I'm going to tell you is there is no stamping in this. Stampin' Up! Has done it for us. However, if you have an occasion to send a card other than thank you and congratulations, what you can do is simply punch these out. Don't you love that all these pieces are already die cut? But you can punch these out, flip them over, and stamp your own greeting or write your own greeting. Or you can simply leave them off your card. Either is acceptable, okay? So I always like to get all my pieces laid out and ready. So I'm going to go ahead and quickly punch out my sentiments. as well as the medallions, okay? Now the directions tell you how many medallions you can use on each card if you want to make them all the same, okay? And you can pretty much see it, it's laid out for you pretty well here. There is one large medallion for each card and then a group of 4 medallions for each card as well, with a couple of extras, okay? Okay, grab that. These are a little small for my fingers. Okay, I'm just gonna punch out 2 of the sets of the little ones because I'm going to make the 2 different cards showing you how, okay? So the first one I'm going to do is the one that has the crumb cake base with the berry burst inside flap. So when you put this together, do it so that you have the large rectangle, card size rectangle at the top and the bigger, longer rectangle at the bottom, okay? You will fold in the top flap, fold it down, and then the left and right flaps simply get folded over, okay? Now, the one thing to note while you are adhering things is if you, for example, if you would put this congratulations on and you would adhere it with our glue dots to both sides, it's not going to open. So you simply want to be aware of that. If you decorate the center with a medallion, you want to only put it on the one side, okay? So let's go ahead here. And I'm just gonna basically take a look at the photograph that's been provided for us, okay? And I'm just gonna follow that for my first cards, okay? So the first thing is I'm going to put the large medallion in the center, okay? Hope you're not getting a glare there. With these glue dots, I peel them off, okay? And normally I put them on the piece I'm adhering, but instead, because I want to be careful that I am getting the adhesive only on one flap, I'm going to put them on the card base itself, okay? And then I'm going to center this medallion on top. And again, it's only going to stick on the right-hand side because that's where I put the adhesive, okay? Now, I'm going to go ahead and add that congratulations. And I'm going to put a couple of glue dots right in, whoops, I just got my nails done yesterday. And they're always a little thicker than my plain old natural nails, so it can be hard for me to pick these up at times. Okay, I'm adhering that, and I made sure that my glue dots are in the center of it. Okay, so not to prevent the flaps from opening and closing. Okay, and now I'm going to add some of these small medallions. Okay. I'm just using one on that. Another tip here is that when you are adhering these small medallions, you want to make sure that the adhesive dot or glue dot that you put on is on the base and not over one of these holes, because then it will touch the inside and we really don't want that. So I'm going to put this right here, and look at that. I'm going to use the white dot that's on the card base as the center. Okay, and then I'm going to punch out the center of this white flower. And I'm going to add a glue dot to that, just on the one side. It will be more than enough to hold this small piece. But if you think it needs more, go ahead and put another one on. But I'm just doing one. And I'm going to line this up with the center as well. Okay, there you go. And then I'm going to add a couple to the side right here. These star-like ones. One in Berry Burst and one is in Crumb Cake. Actually, it might be Sahara Sand. Now that I'm saying Crumb Cake, I'm thinking I read that it's Sahara Sand. Okay. So I've got this one. And it looks like on this one, they actually flipped this over and used one of the red dots. But I'm just going to go ahead and use this star as it is. Or does that, oh, yeah, that gets used on the other one. I guess I won't do that. So where's my white? Oh, here it is. Here's the white one. So my mistake, the white star flower already has the orange circle. So I apologize, but you can see I just opened this for the first time. And I do have a bad habit of not reading directions first, but I just thought this is so easy to follow from the pictures. I don't need to. So I did miss that little tip. Okay. So that's all it is. Okay. And then it's ready to go. You can write your message or stamp a nice sentiment inside. Okay, you've got your envelope for it. How quick was that? Now I'm going to do the second one with the other card base. Okay, oops. On this one, the colors are opposite. Okay, again, you're going to start with the small piece at the top and the long rectangle at the bottom with the white side showing or facing you. I'm going to fold down the top flap and then fold the left flap, or I'm sorry, the right flap, my right, and then the left flap, okay? And again, I'm going to simply put it together by looking at the picture. I'm going to start with that center medallion. For this, I am using 2 glue dots. Okay, it's easiest to put them on like that and then peel the other backing. Okay. And I think I got that right, so I'm not, yes. Okay. Again, I wanted to make sure I was not putting the glue dots in a space where it would prevent the card from opening and closing. Okay. I'm going to add my thank you, and once again, it's already stamped for you, which is wonderful. Okay, so remember now that if you don't want the thank you on that circle, you're just going to stamp something on the back or put the plain circle on and do it that way. That way you can make the card for any occasion that you like. Okay, now I'm going to continue by putting the smaller medallions and flowers on. I'm starting with this Sahara Sand star-like flower, and he has the white center. Putting that down, the small orange circle, punch out that center. I should have had my paper piercing tool handy to punch out these centers, and I didn't think of it. I'm actually going to put 2 on this one because it's going to be over the first one just a bit. Okay, and then I'm going to complete the last one. Center is going to be covered, so I don't have to worry about necessarily punching that out. I'm using 2 glue dots here. Whoop, stuck to my finger. Okay. And then I'm going to add this Sahara Sand star image on top with 1 glue dot. Oops. A little trouble here. There we go. And that's all there is to it. Another card completed in just minutes. and ready to write a note and put in the mail. So once again, this is a product that you can get free with a $50 order. And there are several other choices of things you can get free with your $50 order. But I want to point out to you in this celebration brochure that while most of the products you can get with a $50 order, there are just two products in here that you will need to spend $100 on to get free. And the first one is the Celebrate You Thinlits dies. Okay. We've never had a set of Thinlits dies as a celebration choice. So that's exciting, but it does require a $100 purchase. I'll also note that it coordinates nicely with the Amazing You stamp set. So they both work great individually, but they're a lot of fun to use together. And I'll be showing you some of those things in the future, but you can also see some of that right here. I would like to point out that you can get both the Celebrate You Thinlits dies and the coordinating Amazing You stamp set with your $150 purchase, or your $150 order, I should say. That being said, not only would you get these two items free, you would also get $15 in Stampin' rewards. That means you would get an additional $15 in free product from either our online clearance rack, our 2018 occasions catalog, or something in the annual catalog for a total of $15 in Stampin' rewards. So that is something to think about because they do really work nicely together. Although, like I said, you can use them individually as well, as you see here and here. Okay. The other item that you can get with a $100 purchase is the Happy Wishes. This is so fabulous, so versatile. You can start with either the happy and the best, and then add any of these other little words and sentiments. For example, best friends, or happy birthday, or happy anniversary. Or you could stamp, hope you have the best, and then day. So gives you lots of versatility and lots of fun playing with the happy and the best, and then all the other sentiments as well. So again, the Happy Wishes stamp set and the Celebrate You Thinlits dies are the two products in this celebration brochure that you get with a $100 purchase. All the other things in here are things that you can get with a $50 purchase. Many of them coordinate with other products we have as well. So hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you will take advantage of the celebration promotion we have going on right now and be able to get yourself some great free products. Have a wonderful day.